This is Lisa Marie Nicole, and this is Rockin for God. Let's rock. Let's rock. Let's rock. Let's rock. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Rockin for God. I am your host, award-winning Christian recording artist, Lisa Marie Nicole, and today is Sunday, March 15th, the fourth Sunday of Lent. It is also St. Patrick's Day special show since it is coming up this Tuesday. Stay tuned for our St. Patrick's Day trivia question tonight. The winner will get $100 store credit to the Rock Company in Bethlehem with all religious items from the Holy Land. Sponsored by, of course, the Four Persons Network. John Benko will be in the comments to post the question, and I will also say it. We will announce the winner once the correct answer is given. The answer must be live during the show to win, not on playback. Today's gospel is from John 9:1 through 41. Jesus heals the blind man. So the Pharisees claimed to have spiritual insight, but rejected Jesus, so they were blinded spiritually and remained in their sin. Jesus and his disciples were walking past a blind man, and they asked why he was born blind. Jesus said, "It is so the works of God may be made visible through him." Then he made clay with saliva and rubbed it into the man's eyes and told him to go wash in the pool of Siloam. The man did and returned able to see. How many miracles has Jesus performed in your life and still you reject him? You do not have to be blind to see that from the time you open your eyes in the morning till the time you go to sleep, and in between, he performs miracles in your life all day long. Just the fact that you opened your eyes is a miracle. What about how many times that you were saved from a car accident, being sick, or being healed from an unknown illness that the doctors cannot explain? Once you accept Jesus, follow, and live for him, your eyes will be open to the wonders and miracles that he performs every day in your life. Do not be like the Pharisees who had physical sight, were spiritually blind, while the healed man gained both physical and spiritual sight. Today, we welcome singer-songwriter John Henry Harvey. He has an interesting story to tell about his life and music and faith. We will get to him in a minute. Today at 7 p.m. starts unlimited voting for the Gospel Choice Music Awards, and I am asking everyone for your vote to get me to the finals. I am nominated for Christian Podcaster of the Year, Christian Podcast, Christian Artist, and Vocalist. Go to gospelchoicemusicawards.com. Voting ends on the 29th. I will also have it scrolling along the bottom of the screen. Thank you all for your support of this show and my music ministry. This show is sponsored by the Four Persons and Lisa Marie Nicole Music. I'm going to end this show with my award-winning song, United We Stand. The world needs this right now. So let's get started. I will be right back.
I know you're there, God. Sometimes I feel alone, even when I'm not. All the troubles in the world, I forget all I've got. I know.
Hey everyone, I'm back again. Real quick, if you were just listening to my open, I just want to say hi to everyone in the comments that have joined me. And I just want to say that I got a new internet service. So right now I have very good Wi-Fi connection. If you're having a good feed on the other side, just let me know that this is good and you're seeing this okay. Hopefully this will solve the issues with my videos cutting off at the end of the show like they were doing. So we'll see what happens. But thank you all on Facebook, on YouTube, wherever you're watching me from. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Just stay tuned for the question that's going to be coming up. I will ask the question and John will ask it right after the first song I play. So stay tuned for that. So let me bring on John and we'll talk to him. Hello. How are you?
I'm fine, Lisa Marie. Thank you so much for having me on your show.
Good. You want to tell everyone who you are and where you're from?
Sure. My name is John Henry Harvey, and I'm from Richmond, Virginia.
Richmond, Virginia. So we got John Benko, who is from Manassas, Virginia.
All right.
And he is the founder and the director of the Four Persons Network that we're on. So you got another Virginia boy here, John. So yeah, I'm glad that this worked out tonight. I know we had some issues, and I'm hoping that, please pray that this storm stays away where it is right now. It's down South Florida heading this way. So we're hoping to God it goes the other way and stays out of here so we can get through this show. So I'm going to ask you some questions and I'll play your music in between so everybody can hear your great songs and your lyrics. How long have you been in the music industry?
The industry I've been in since my late teens. I've been playing music my whole life.
So you started music in your late teens? Did you start writing then too, or no?
No, I started writing when I was probably 3 years old.
3 years old? You sound like me. I started writing when I was a kid too. Wow.
Well,
but
my brother used to play records while I was in the bathtub with 45s, and the water would drown out the lyrics, but I could hear the music, so I just made up my own.
Well, so you were into mainstream music, right then? Back then? Okay. What kind of music were you into, like rock?
I was into rock, I was into country, I was into blues, I was into jazz, I was into classical, all of it.
Yeah, me too. I'm an 80s girl, so I grew up with Pat Benatar and Lita Ford and all of that type of music in the 80s. I still am, actually. I'm still into 80s, but like you, I decided to devote my life to Christ, and I changed everything so my music is Christ-centered now. But it's still rock, though. I do a lot of rock. I like Christian rock, so it's so when did you decide to turn your life over to Jesus? If you want to talk about your testimony a little bit here, just you could say whatever you want and talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, I've always been religious. Went to a Catholic school when I was a child, but several years ago, I had something hit me that made me realize that now I am saved. I was driving my car from band practice one night, and I was probably going too fast, and there was a truck in front of me that was going way too slow. So, my redneck self, I got right up on him. And I noticed in his window, he had a sticker that said, "Jesus never tapped." In that second, I had to pull off the side of the road, tears running down my face, because all of a sudden I realized everything. The Holy Spirit hit me like a ton of bricks, and I knew why Jesus was conceived, why he was born, why he led the life he did, why he was crucified, why he was resurrected. And from that moment on, I stopped playing secular music, although I use secular music to add my Christian lyrics to it. But that's my testimony of how I got saved.
Do you remember what year that was?
Yeah,
2013.
2013.
So that's how long it's been. So you basically, you went from being in the secular world of music to are you strictly a Christian artist now?
Yes.
Wow, that's great. There's a lot of people, you hear a lot of bands that do that. You hear a lot of in the mainstream music, you hear a lot of people that were singing all kinds of stuff to do with anything. It was really nothing in particular. I mean, some mainstream music is about, I lost my boyfriend, I lost my girlfriend,
Right.
I mean, it's just, about nothing. It's nothing that really means anything to me, really. I mean, yeah, when I was growing up, I listened to all of that stuff. I mean, we all did. But then you get to a point, like you said, when that hits you, like, now I'm thinking back on it, like, what did my husband always said, what did any of that do for my spirituality? What did any of that mainstream music do for me to move me forward and closer to Christ? So, I mean, I don't regret my childhood or my teenage years growing up, because I had a good time and I had fun. But as far as doing this, and this is what we're meant to do, and that's great that hit you like that. When you finally got saved, when you finally decided to do that, was Jesus Tapped Out the first song that you wrote, or was there something before that you wrote?
That was the first one, and
Yeah.
it's still the most powerful one.
Where'd you get the lyrics from? They just came to you, or you?
Yeah, I tell people I co-wrote it with the Holy Spirit.
My husband said, saved in baptism, spiritual awakening at the back end of a truck.
That's awesome.
That's my husband. Yeah. So, did you ever repursue the Catholic faith, or you went in another direction?
I went the non-denominational route, which borderlines. I say it's between Catholicism and Pentecostalism.
Wow, that's some combination.
It is, but I feel it. I feel the both of them inside of me very much.
Do you ever attend the Catholic Church now?
No.
No. You made your baptism and communion, right? Were you baptized in communion?
I was baptized and had communion, and I always wanted to go to a seminary, but I like girls too much.
Well, that's not good.
Well, it was good because I'm happily married now.
Well, you're married, so yeah, you can't go to seminary then. Well, if Catholic, you can't.
Right.
But well, you're still Catholic. You always will be, regardless.
Yeah. It's in here.
I just pray that someday you go back home, but that's your decision. But I will play your song right now, Jesus Tapped Out, since this is your first song that you played. And I guess this song means a lot to you because of how, your situation you went through, right? How you read it. Okay. I'm going to play this. And then when we come back, we'll talk about the song a little bit. And then I'm going to ask the question. So we'll be right back. This is John's song, Jesus Tapped Out. Jesus never tapped out, right?
Yes, Jesus never tapped out. Correct.
Tapped out. Okay.
gives me strength, gives me hope. Blood from the man nailed to the cross for you and me. Take away the sins of the world. Jesus never tapped out. Jesus never quit. Jesus never tapped out. In his corner I'm gonna sit. Jesus never gave up. Jesus never quit. No matter how tough the road, Jesus never gave up. Jesus never quit. To lift the sins from the world. Jesus never tapped out. Jesus never quit. Jesus never tapped out. In his corner I'm gonna sit. On the third day, the resurrection, Jesus rose from the dead. The tomb was empty, but he filled our hearts with the Holy Spirit. Jesus never tapped out. Jesus never quit. Jesus never tapped out. In his corner I'm gonna sit. Jesus never tapped out. Jesus never quit. Jesus never tapped out. In his corner I'm gonna
That was great. I love the bluesy. It sounds like gospel blues.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It is.
It's great. I like it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Rocky Mountain Way. That's my husband said.
I got
Yes.
something out of the secular music era.
Yeah, right. Yeah, well, you know what? I guess I mean, I can't say anything because I do rock. I do Christian rock. So, I mean, I try to my music is really sort of 80s rock type of I mean, I don't do heavy metal, but you know, a couple of my songs are really rocked out, but some of them are bluesy, some of them are. Look at the one I did with Floyd.
Right.
You heard that, right?
Yes.
I mean, that came out great. I mean, he did the music for that, and the way I sang lead on it with him, and I mean, that song came out great. That was the first Southern rock song I've ever sang. So, you know, I mean, I think it's really about the lyrics. I mean, what I tried to do was I really wanted to try to draw in the younger generation. And by doing a lot of 80s rock and having my music centered that way, but having the lyrics grab them, you try to grab them and bring them in. So maybe if they hear the music and they'll like the beat and the music, they'll listen to the lyrics. Because I've had people say, oh, I really like the song, but I don't like the lyrics. I'm like, well, maybe you should listen to the lyrics because that's why that's the most important thing. Forget about the music. Forget about the music playing in the background. Listen to the lyrics because that's what it's about.
That's right.
You know, I mean, but are all of your music, is all your music that you do right now like around that like bluesy type of stuff?
No, I have easy listening. I have country, and I've got some jazz songs. Just whatever hits me. I have all these jams in my head and things I've worked out on guitar, and then I'll write the lyrics and put the lyrics to it. But I love all styles of music.
That's great. That's great because I mean that we need more of that. We need more of that today. I mean, I like I said, yeah. I mean, I some pop. Some of my songs are pop. I have ballads. I have most of them are rock based, but I have a lot of ballads and pop, and I did country too, believe it or not, with my Jersey accent. But you know, I mean, like I said, it's really, I think it really depends on the lyrics. But it's good to have, it's good. One thing I love about Christianity, about Christian music and being a Christian artist is that you can play any genre of music with it. And as long as the message is the same, you can do anything. I mean, you could do country, pop, jazz, rap. I mean, there's anything.
Absolutely.
It's great. Yeah. All right. I'm going to ask the question right now, real quick. John just put the question in the comment section. How many Catholic parishes in America are named after St. Patrick? The closest answer wins. So everybody get to it. You win $100 credit for the Rock Company, who are very good friends of ours that live in Bethlehem in the Holy Land. And they have a beautiful store there with all religious items. And you're going to get $100 credit. The winner goes to there. So you better make it quick. If you guys are on there live, you know, answer the question the closest. And John is in the comment section and he's going to see who answers the closest. And if I don't see it, he'll let me know and I'll announce the winner live on the air. So how many Catholic parishes in America are named after St. Patrick? Closest answer wins. So I'll get back to that in a little while. So I'm going to get back to the questions now. In your opinion, what, being a mainstream artist, how is it different than being strictly a Christian artist to you?
Well, I would say because of my career and how it's taking off, I'm getting quite a bit of airplay right now all over Europe. So, I mean, I'm pursuing it in that aspect that continues, so that I can help bring as many people to Christ as I can.
That's great. But what I wanted to know really is, being a mainstream artist and a Christian artist, how are you treated differently? That's what I meant. Like, do you feel like you're treated better, worse as strictly Christian? Were you paid attention to more and treated more, you know?
Well, all of that. I mean, I send my music out everywhere and I get pro and con comments. I've helped a lot of people, but there's a lot of people out there that they don't care for it because it might not be a group that is a strictly Christian group, but say a songwriters group. So it's like one big melting pot.
Mm-hmm.
But I like that because that opens up the floor for me to really explain myself. So I feel like I get a lot more attention being a Christian songwriter from all sides rather than just being a mainstream secular artist.
See, that's great, because a lot of times when I ask people that question, it's the other way around. because a lot of people would say, I get less attention, or I get less shows, or less people wanting me to, play or whatever, because I am strictly a Christian artist. And I don't have too many people on that are strictly Christian artists. A lot of people that come on are, some of them, well, there were a few, but some of them are like, they have Christian songs, but they don't so-called label themselves a Christian artist. I understand a lot of people don't want to do that today. Some people want to do a couple of Christian songs, or they want to do some, but they want to basically do mainstream, or they want to do like strictly country, and they'll throw a couple of Christian songs in there, or a lot of people say that they're what do you call that when you're a mix of music? They're not basically straight mainstream artists. They're mainstream. They're not Christian artists. They do everything. They do all kinds of music. So,
Right.
I've always been strictly a Christian artist, always, since day one, since I started this. And I've done a couple of songs for people that have asked me to collaborate with them on other music. Not many, because I don't want to veer too far from what I'm doing, because that's, God chose me to do this, and I don't want to do anything else, because I was blessed for this reason, just like you were.
Yes.
And you were chosen also. So, when that happens and you get hit with the Holy Spirit like you were, and that's your life, and that's where you're supposed to be. And
Right.
and do you have, are you like me? Do you get like all these lyrics come to you like at all different times of the day and night, and like you have to write this stuff down because you keep getting things?
Yeah, I keep a pad and notebook right by my bed, and I'll wake up in the middle of the night, and if the pencil hasn't rolled on the floor, I'll grab it and write down my thoughts. It just, there's no telling. It could be any time of the day or night when I get hit.
Well,
And
you never know when the Holy Spirit's talking to you. You have to be awake.
yeah, that's right.
I've actually had him talk to me in my sleep, because I would wake up the next morning with a whole song in my head. So I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, and so what I started doing was I started leaving my phone next to me, and I use like Docs or something where I put all my music in, and I would just write the lyrics down in there, so that way I already have it in there, and then I'll figure it out the next day. I'll write choruses down or whatever. But it's great. That's great when that happens, because that is such a blessing.
It is.
It is. John wants to know, who are some artists that influenced you?
Wow. In the secular world, the first band I saw was Pink Floyd, and I was 17 years old, and I was living in Berlin, Germany. And I knew right then that was it. So Pink Floyd definitely did. Most of the ones that influenced me were secular bands. I don't agree now with 90% of their lyrics, but the
I
music,
saw Floyd too. I know.
the music has stayed with me.
Yeah.
Plus, I grew up in New Jersey as well,
Uh-huh.
a suburb of Philadelphia called Camden.
Yeah. I live down by Atlantic City. I live down by Mystic Island.
All right.
You know
I
what that
love it
is?
down there.
58 off
Yeah,
the Parkway. Yep.
nice. Yeah, Camden. That's where I learned how to fight and how to run.
Oh, Camden. You must have really know how to fight there. Yeah.
But the music that came out, like from Philadelphia, WIBG, and WFFL, the Four Seasons, all Motown,
Yeah. Yeah.
Bruce Springsteen, all of that incredible music just totally inspired me. And when I was younger, I was in cover bands, so I would learn their music as well as write my own. As far as modern day Christian music, I would have to say Brandon Lake.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, his Hallelujah song. I learned how to play that, and man, I wish I'd written it.
I think everybody does.
Yeah.
I know. I mean, everybody. Didn't Jelly Roll do a cover of
Yeah,
that?
yeah. They both
He
did
a
a
great
duet
song.
together.
Yeah, I remember that. I saw it live. I didn't see him live, but I saw that. Yeah, that's a great song. I wish I could probably sing that, but it's I think everybody has probably done their version of that song. But I love the bluesy type of music. It's good. Yeah, there's a lot of great Christian artists out there. I mean,
Oh yeah.
I wasn't either, Floyd. There's a lot of great Christian. Believe it or not, my favorite artist, and every time I do this show, I keep saying, I hope he's watching this, is Jeremy Camp.
Oh yes.
I love Jeremy Camp. When we had our Christian band, and actually in Catholic Church, we had a Christian band. We had a contemporary mass that we did, and I was the lead singer. And we did all of like Chris Tomlin, Toby Mac, Matthew West, Jeremy Camp, a lot of his songs. And I just loved him as an artist, just the person he is, and the lyrics, the songs he writes are so powerful. And I just became such a big fan of his. I'm like, if you're watching, Jeremy, I would like to sing with you one day.
Yeah, I love all those artists. And other artists that have inspired me have been like Elvis Presley.
Oh yeah, me too.
Johnny Cash singing his album, My Mother's Favorite Hymnal. And I learned every song on there. Same thing with Alan Jackson when he sang all his hymns. I learned a lot of the old hymns.
Yeah.
Which I still perform them. I perform them quite a bit.
Do you?
Yeah, I play at an adult nursing home, and I play at the VA hospital, and I play at hospice.
Oh, good for you.
Thank you. It's just part of my calling. But when I bring out the old hymns, because a lot of people are in there that have illnesses like dementia, but when they hear these old songs, it takes them back.
I know, that's what everybody says.
And that is such a blessing. It's a blessing for me. It's a blessing for them. And all glory to God,
Oh yeah, always. Let me say real quick, the winner of today's contest is no other than Floyd Fesky. Your buddy Floyd won. Congratulations, Floyd. We'll be in touch with you after the show to let you know how you could claim your prize. But thank you so much for everyone that participated, and we'll let you know when the next contest is going to be. It might not be for a few weeks yet, but we'll let you know. But congratulations, you won $100 credit for the rock company, which you can get some great items there. I mean, let me show you real quick. This is one of the things I got there. It's made of olive wood, and it's a cross that's made of olive wood. And they have some really nice stuff there, though. But they have everything. I'm sure you'll find something great. Let me play your next song right now before it gets too late. And that is When Angels Fly, right? Is that the name of it? Where Angels Fly?
Where Angels Fly, yes. That's a very special song to me. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Okay, this is his next song, Where Angels Fly. We'll be right back.
I remember holding hands while we walked through the tall green grass. I looked in your blue eyes and I knew that you would not last. I wanna take you back, wanna hold you close, wanna take us back to
That's nice. That's a really nice song. What's the story behind that one?
Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, I wrote that song for my wife when she lost her daughter, um, whose name was Sarah. And the song is about Sarah. And I kind of wrote it in the third person because I couldn't imagine what my wife was going through. So I tried to imagine her feelings and I put it down into words. Where Angels Fly and Never Never Land. Sarah's favorite book was Peter Pan.
Mm.
And Never Never Land was the island where children never had to grow up.
Mm-hmm.
And Sarah had cancer when she was 4 years old.
Oh my God.
And they got rid of the cancer, but the complications from the treatment remained with her whole life. And when she was 21, she just lost control of all her vital organs and she passed. And
I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
Wife. Yeah.
Thank you. But that's basically the story of the song.
Well, that's great. That's a great tribute. I'm sure your wife gets emotional when she hears that, right?
Oh yes, she does. Yeah, we both do. She
So
wasn't she wasn't my biological child, but she called me daddy. So
So she's still your child.
Right.
That's a great tribute to her, and you know where she is. So
oh yes,
that's great. I'm honored to have played that song for you.
Oh, I'm honored.
For her.
Thank you very much.
For her. So how much time do we have left? Okay. What kind of instruments do you play? You play the guitar, right? Do you play anything else?
Yes, I play the drums. I started playing drums when I was 10 years old.
Wow.
My mom got me interested in playing drums to keep me off the streets of South Philadelphia and keep me out of trouble. little did she know.
Yeah.
But I played drums for a long time. I made a living out of playing drums in Florida for about 5 years. I was a stand-up drummer down there, and
Wow.
Opened up for a lot of bands. Jay and the Techniques, they did that song "Apple Peaches Pumpkin Pie," and
Yeah.
The Del Vikings. I played drums for Frank Mancuso and the Imaginations for a while.
Oh wow.
And I also played guitar. But yeah, those are my two main instruments. I want to learn piano.
Yeah, me too. I was saying that every time somebody says it, I say, yeah, me too. I still haven't learned it yet. I got to give myself time to just sit down at the piano and learn it. I mean, I got it right here, and I got it, the keyboard, not the piano, but I have one in church. Right. But, it's hard. I mean, music and everything like the guitar and notes and keys and everything, the measures, and it shouldn't be that hard, but it is.
It is. I hate it. It's I mean, I all the time watch these reels, on Facebook. Here,
me too.
3 simple notes on piano, and you can play anything. Right.
Well, there's actually a guy on YouTube that's really good, and I've been following him, and I actually got the first part of the song down, and he said, just keep going over this, just keep doing the same thing until you get sick of it. And he says, then you go on to the next part. And then they say it's like a subscription. You subscribe to it, it's free. And you subscribe to it, and they send you the stuff to play, and so I'm going to try to get back into it again, but I understand the piano is a beautiful instrument,
yes,
and I think everybody I've talked to said they want to learn it or they do play it. So That's got to be something for us for this year. We got to learn
There
to
you
play
go.
piano. So where do you perform? Do you perform locally or you go all over? Do you tour?
Right now, I'm performing locally. Most of it's volunteer work, nursing homes, um, churches, hospitals. That's what I'm doing right now, and I'm
It's good.
writing and recording. And
Well, you're doing God's work. Like doing
that's
it,
it.
going to the hospitals, nursing homes, and all that. Those people all need to hear that. What is next for you this year? You have anything coming up that you want to do? Anything projects you're working on or anything?
Yes. There's an album that I want to record, so I'm working on that, getting the resources together to get that done. There are some festivals and revivals I would love to play at. Main problem I have is most of what I do is volunteer, and it's very hard for me anyway to find musicians
Mm-hmm.
when it's on a volunteer basis. So what I need to do is record my next album, get it out there, get some jobs lined up first,
Mm-hmm.
and then put a band together. I'm thinking.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, it does.
Well, that's good. I wish you luck with everything, and I'll be praying for you. And I hope I hope all your dreams come true this year. All glory to God.
All glory to God. All glory
Just
to God.
so let's tell everybody where they could find you and your music if they want to book you for a show or anything. Just give everybody that
Sure.
information,
Sure.
please.
I'm on Facebook, John Henry Harvey. Click on my profile. Send me a friend request. I'm more than happy to answer any and all questions anybody has. I have a lot of fans, and I love them all dearly, and I talk to them quite often. I also have a music page called John Henry Harvey. I'm through DistroKid on all major platforms, and I'm also on YouTube at John Henry Harvey.
Okay, you have a website?
No.
Okay. All right, so everybody could basically get you on YouTube and Facebook, and your music is on all streaming sites.
Yes.
You're DistroKid, right? So okay, so you're everywhere then. You like me. That's good. So if anybody likes those two songs that I played, are they both on the same album or are they on different albums?
They're I've got them out of singles right now.
Singles, okay, yeah, that's good. I do too. I do that too. That's good. So people can just go to they could go to the streaming platforms and just download the singles then.
Absolutely.
Well, we'll come to the end of the show. I just want to thank you so much. I really enjoyed this. Thank you so much for everything you do, and God bless you and with your music and moving forward with your career.
Thank you. Thank you very much. You as well.
Thank you. Keep in touch, and who knows, maybe you could come on again someday.
Oh, I would love that. I'd absolutely
Have a
love
blessed Easter. Have a blessed Easter too, by the way. Happy
it.
Easter.
Oh yes, Easter. That's the most important day.
Oh yeah.
Easter.
Resurrection. Yep. So take care. Have a good night. God bless.
God bless. Thank you.
You're welcome. Hello, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that show. You can follow him, John Henry Harvey, on Facebook and on YouTube. And if you like any of those songs you heard tonight, you could get them on whatever streaming platform that you use. Before I get to the end of the show, I just want to tell you guys real quick. Next week is the 22nd. Talked about this last week. I have Yvonne Moritz coming on. She is the founder of Horses That Help and Rescue the Rescues, which is the 501, she's a 501k nonprofit, and she is the one that did this album for the rescues, to help the albums. It's a rescue album. We're all different artists on there that's wrote and perform music that have to do with animals and rescue. And my song, Molly Malone, is on this album. So I am so blessed. You will hear all about it next week. Please watch this show next week. It's incredible. There's a song on here that actually had me in tears. That's from a country artist that is absolutely beautiful. It's on this album, and you could download this album at rescuetherescues.org, and you could download the album, and the portion of proceeds will go to any rescue that you choose, no matter where you live in the United States. So you can choose the rescue, which I use O'Hare, of course. That will be coming up. So just we'll come back next week and we'll talk about that. Just come back here 6 p.m. next week. Next Sunday, you'll meet Yvonne, talk about, she has an incredible faith story also. And then on the 28th, I know I didn't have a show scheduled on Palm Sunday, but Chad Rivette had a death in the family. That I don't know if you remember, he was on March 1st. I had to cancel that. Well, he's going to come on the 28th at 6 p.m. and we will go over the show that he should have done then. And then I'll let you guys know who's coming on in April after that. I have an Easter special on the 5th, which is Easter Sunday at 6 p.m. I'm going to have some guests on. I'm going to sing some Easter music, and we'll discuss Easter and everything and what it means to everyone. So I don't know how many people will be able to watch that since it's Easter Sunday, but that's fine. You can come and watch it whenever you want. I want to thank all you guys. Don't forget, 10 minutes, 7 p.m. tonight, the Gospel Music Awards opens. So please, I need all the votes I can get. You can vote unlimited. You can vote 1,000 times if you want. It doesn't matter. All night, tomorrow, all day, up until the 29th. I will have this posted and pinned to all my Facebook pages so everybody remembers to vote. And just go on www.gospelchoicemusicawards.com. 7 p.m. tonight it starts. And look for my name under... I am nominated for Christian Podcast of the Year, Christian Podcaster of the Year, and Christian Gospel, it's not gospel, it's Christian Vocalist and Christian Artist. Gospel is different. There's all different categories. So make sure you look for my category and my name, and please vote for me as many times as you can. So I just want to get to the animals real quick that are up for adoption. We have Smiley. He's a Rottie. 1-year-old Rottweiler with Open Hands Animal Rescue in Ocala, Florida. He is still looking for his forever home. I have Bella. This girl is such a sweetheart, and she is having a hard time finding a forever home. She is a 5-year-old Rottweiler, beautiful girl. She's with a foster right now, but she needs somebody that will adopt her and give her her forever home. I'm sorry, that's Bean. This is Bean. Bean is also, this is Bean. Bella and Bean are both 5 years old. I get them confused. Bella and Bean are both 5 years old, but they both need a home, and they both have been in foster for a while. So if this is Bella and this is Bean. So if you can adopt any one of these dogs, or if you just want to go to Open Hands Animal Rescue and make a donation, you can go on their website, openhandsanimalrescue.com, and you can follow them, O'Hare. You can follow them, O'Hare, on Facebook and see all the wonderful things that they're doing for all the animals in Florida, including equine. They deal with horses also. So thank you so much. Again, I'm going to end the show with my song, United We Stand. If you haven't heard this song, this is my multi award-winning song about God and country. It's called United We Stand. It's available on my website as an MP3, all streaming sites. And the video, if you're watching this on YouTube, as soon as you get off this show, you could go right back on YouTube and you can watch this video that has won 5 awards. And I'm so blessed that everyone in the United States that contacted me to be in this video is in it. And this song is such a blessing. And I really hope that it gets to everyone and resonates with everyone out there, because it is about unity in this country. And that's what we need right now. So have a blessed week, everyone. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Congratulations, Floyd, if you're still on here. And thank you, everyone, for your support. I really appreciate you guys watching every week, supporting these artists. Please follow John and all the artists I have on, and vote for me if you can. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Have a blessed week. I'll see you next week. Here's United We Stand.
This is for all Americans. There is a gaping hole in the sky where the towers once stood so proud and so high. There is a sadness across the land that people will never understand. The heart of our country laid down to rest. The human spirit is put to the test. United we stand. We try not to fall. All for one and one for all. We walk towards the future, hand in hand. This is for all Americans. There is a gaping hole in the sky where the towers once stood so proud and so high. There is a sadness across the land that people will never understand. The heart of our country laid down to rest. The human spirit is put to the test. United we stand. We try not to fall. All for one and one for all. We walk towards the future, hand in hand. We hold our heads up high. We are proud of our land. Americans we are, and we always shall be. I love you and you love me. Our